class act. Kate and William totally kicks Harry and Meghan out of Limelight with final trump card. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William are thriving after Megxit as the royal family is built around the couple and their children. Laura Clancy, lecturer in media at Lancaster University, specialising in the contemporary British monarchy, argued that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are key to rewriting the narrative surrounding the royal family. She said that they are central to the monarchy's positive familial image. The author of Running the Family Firm, How the Royal Family Manages Its Image and Our Money, told Express.co.uk, in the 90s there was a lot of negative press around funding and what happened with Diana and so on. I think they've rewritten that more recently. Kate and William and the children are key to that narrative. I think they are a lot more popular and the image of the royal family is built around them and the children. I think it's useful for them to have that kind of narrative. Particularly since Harry and Meghan stepped back, I can see that continuing. She also claimed that the royal family have tried to emphasize Prince Charles' role as a grandfather in the media, something which, according to Ms. Clancy, was not so successful. She said, there have been attempts to remake that image of Charles as a bit of a grandfather, but it's not been quite as successful as this upper-middle-class Cambridge nuclear family that they have going on. Dr. Clancy said that the royal family's ability to control their own image is becoming increasingly important as years go by, arguing that the rise of social media has meant they are more likely to be exposed to negative representations of themselves. She said, I think if anything it's even more important now. If you think about things historically, like at the coronation, they could control exactly where the cameras were, they could control exactly what was filmed. You couldn't dream of doing that now because someone would have a camera phone pointed at it. So I think, if anything, that idea of needing to monitor it is even more important because of opportunities for people to not represent them in ways they want to be represented. There are bound to be representations in ways that are not what they want because we can all contribute in a participatory culture. But also it's more important that they try and do that so they can have a little bit of control over that narrative. Earlier this week, Queen Elizabeth II inadvertently showed off a previously unreleased photo of Prince George and Princess Charlotte. The monarch, 95, presented concert organist Thomas Trotter with the Queen's Medal for Music at Windsor Castle on Wednesday, December 8. In a framed photo captured in the background of a shot from the ceremony, the Queen holds Prince William and Duchess Kate's daughter, Charlotte, now 6, in her lap, while their eldest son, George, now 8, stands behind them. The throwback pic also features the late Prince Philip, who died in April at the age of 99, and some of his and Elizabeth's other great-grandchildren, including Zara Tyndall's now 7-year-old daughter, Mia, and Peter Philip's daughters, Savannah, now 10, and Isla, now 9. Photographer Chris Jackson divulged behind-the-scenes details in October of what it is like to work with the royal family's next generation. I just love that you never know what to expect with the sort of younger members of the royal family, and that's what makes it fun, he exclusively told Us Weekly at the time. I suppose that translates for a lot of what I do because you don't control what's going on in front of you. And so you have to learn to expect the unexpected and keep on your toes, and that adds an element of luck and the element of, some days you get the photo, and some days you don't. I think that is what makes it quite enjoyable because you never know when the light's going to fall in a nice way or there's going to be a lovely interaction between the Queen and Prince George.